The shocking secrets that AI knows about you, but more importantly, how does it know that stuff about you? In the world of business, we're adopting AI tools so quickly, and it seems like we need to. And they are, it's not that I hate AI, it's just that there's warning signs about it that we need to be concerned about. And exactly how are your employees using it, and what concerns are there that come out because of that? That's what we're talking about right now. So Chris is here with me today, and we are talking about the shocking secrets AI knows about you. So let's talk about a scenario here, Chris.
Okay.
Companies are using AI at a rapid pace. I have AI in my business, and we have employees using it. What we usually don't have policies on is what information they're allowed to feed into AI.
Okay.
So, as a business owner, I tell my employee that I need you to do XYZ. They do not know how to do that. So, therefore, they employ AI, and they take your entire customer database and they feed it into the AI model, asking it to do whatever it is. You've now passed all of that internal information over to it.
Okay. Let's go with something smaller and simpler.
I like
That is
bigger. I like
worse.
bigger and bolder.
I love bigger and bolder, but that's what you're going with is nuclear option happen. And don't get me
Nuclear option is they start feeding in your HR data.
that's even worse.
They're like, here's my employee's TD1 form. Do XYZ with it. Write me up a record of employment or something like that. That's nuclear.
And the scary part is I know what's happening out there. Okay. But let's go with something simple that you don't think about. Not that I've done it, but let's say you give me a call up and say, hey, Chris, I need to inventory what we have on hand.
For sure.
And I'm a pen and paper guy. You know that. You've seen me walk around with pads of paper. We've had conversations and I'm flipping through pages. I'm a pad and paper kind of guy.
It's very rapid development.
So what happens is I need inventory. Well, I got everything on paper. I'm lazy. I throw it through the scanner and I tell AI, generate my inventory list. Sounds benign, right?
Yeah.
But the reality is I've downloaded all the products. I've now given AI all the products that we supply. I've given them their volumes. A lot of times, not that I have it or we keep it online. It's something that we do keep a hard record of, is whatever markups we may have on something. Sometimes we'll have an inventory list where we have things on hand that are designated to projects. So if I'm generating that list, I may have switch XYZ dedicated to customer ABC. So now that information also went out the door. That not only am I handling this product, but I have this client.
So what are the concerns there? If I take like ChatGPT, for example, or something else, and I upload information into there, who owns that data then?
Not you.
Definitely
ChatGPT does now. This is that constant discussion of private versus public. Private versus public. And as long as we've been doing this for now, I have a background in auditing. So I got asked, I was sitting at a barbecue and I got asked a question to put into layman's terms, and it literally was over this AI issue. What is private and what is public? And I said, I want you to go through your wallet. And the person's like, okay. I said, what is in your wallet that is only in your wallet that you don't have anywhere else? And they came up with a few items. I said, but all the rest of the information, your bank cards, your credit cards, your health cards, your driver's license, all the rest of that, that's private information. I said, but it's in a database and authorized people are allowed to see it. Well, yeah. I said, so that information is conceivably considered private, but it's not. And that's the very big distinction that I was able to make, and it was kind of an aha moment for myself.
The one thing that's interesting about credit cards when we talk about that credit, if we pull off the private versus public information, we talk about that. The credit card number with all of the associated data, typically we'll put that, and we put our trust into these companies, and we give them our information, and that information is supposed to be, it's a PCI compliant, so there's strict requirements around how credit card information can be stored and used, et cetera, et cetera. And but I have had client, like with our marketing side of things, I've had clients who have come to us, we've taken over their website, we're looking at their old site, and their old site has their credit card information for their customers online, stored in unencrypted format. So I had right there in front of me in the database all the people who had bought from them, all the credit card numbers and everything there. And so if we take that example and we extrapolate it across, uh, we have to be very sure who we're sharing our information with, because uh, the more information we put out, the more someone can sabotage our company, etc. The We may not think of it right now. We're a smaller company, but maybe you're a really big company, and you have really big competitors. And those competitors are investing in some of the open or some of the AI softwares, and there's backdoors that you don't know about.
It's the information, like we talk credit cards, we talk, when you have somebody inside your business, your privacy only goes as deep as the number of people that see the information. There is an organization in this world that actually has a policy written. It's written in their charter. 3 can share a secret if 2 are dead. Just let that sit in for a second, right?
We don't
So,
have that policy.
no, no, we don't. That I won't name that organization, but it's there.
Yeah.
They're a very prominent organization, but that is their policy. And the reason why they have that policy is for exactly what we're talking about right now, which is don't tell people stuff that you don't want them to know. Now, yes, we have to keep records and everything else, but when you're dealing with AI, you need to treat that AI as another individual.
Absolutely. I think we treat it as this sort of inert object out there that, you give it stuff, it gives stuff back, but there's other people on the other side of that AI software. I think it's the same reason why the government doesn't allow you to keep, and maybe you're not aware of this, not Chris, but the listeners out there, but maybe you're not aware of this, that you can't keep sensitive information in cloud drives. So
And
HR
some,
documents, you've got your payroll up there, whatever, with everyone's SIN number attached to it. That should not be in a cloud drive. That's got to be on a local drive behind a firewall.
take that one even a step further, it can't be on the same server. The information has to be split. Depending on your region, it can have to be split twice or 3 times.
Yeah, and that's more discussion. If you're interested in discussing that more, reach out. We'd love to have that conversation with
Yeah.
you and how we can help your business with that. Uh, Thanks so much, Chris. The The basic takeaway from this is that you have to treat AI as another person. It's not an employee of your company, it's a consultant. And so what information are you willing to give to a consultant, and do your employees actually realize that? Because I guarantee if you haven't had this conversation with them, they are feeding AI all sorts of company secrets, and that's
They
not
don't,
good.
in their defense, they don't realize it.
They don't realize it. It's new tools. It's the wild west of AI right now, and totally have to get on top of it.